Hey, welcome. How are you all today? How are you feeling? I've got the iPad. I am recording the screen again. I tried recording the screen yesterday. I'm afraid it didn't work. I think it might be because I didn't have enough memory on my phone. So I offloaded a whole bunch of pictures yesterday. It took forever. And I'm trying again today. So we'll see, because I know that some of you were like, I'm going to miss Vegas, baby. Please record it. So we're trying to record it. Hello, Rainy and Mags and Ivy and Jackie. Yeah, I'm excited too, because I've done a lot of research on the vagus nerve, and it is fascinating. Oh my gosh, I'm going to send you the link. I found a variety of resources, and I just found another one this morning, which is the one I'm going to refer to most, I think. So I'll send you the link in Circle. Hello, Lena from Germany. Hello, Helen. Oh, Helen had her second shot yesterday. Oh man, I can't even tell you. I was dogging it for days and days. Yeah. Okay. So Jackie, you tried to read a book about the vagus nerve. Okay, that's you might know more about it than I do then, because I haven't read a book about it. I've just been reading articles. Hello, Christy and Debbie. Ohayou gozaimasu, Mika-san. So, yeah, I know. I'm curious too. It's fascinating. So we'll give it just another moment. We are going to start seated. We're going to start with a foot massage, because there are places on the foot that stimulate the vagus nerve. So we're going to start with that. Thank you, Diane, for getting the party started with your donation. Yay! You're awesome. I'm the founder of a nonprofit organization, for those of you who are new to my class. Hello, Tanya and Blossom. Poolside in Lagos. Ah, that sounds really good. Where's Lagos? I don't know where that is. I want to be with you. The Crooked Highway. I've never heard it called that, Debbie. I call it like the Tree of Life, and that's just me saying it because it looks so cool. Let me show you. Okay, so I'm not doing comments on my screen because I'm trying to look how cool it is. So, the resolution isn't quite as good on the screen. Gosh darn it. I'll send you this link, because the way that I see it on my iPad, yeah, it's kind of hard. It's very yellow. So I'll trace it here. So it comes down here and it goes down the side of the neck and it branches out all over the place. So based on the way I'm seeing it on my screen, I don't think you see any of the yellow, so you're really missing it. Shoot. That stinks. I was hoping that you'd really have a good sense of what the vagus nerve is. It's incredible. I'll send you the link in the circle, so you can see it in the circle. It's just like it goes from the brain all the way down and branches and hits all these different parts of the body. So let's come to a seat. If you want to sit on a block, you can sit on a block. All right, where am I going? That's the one I want. Okay. So I'm reading to you from Moksha Mantra, and I'm going to lead you through. I'm going to change the angle of my camera. I'm going to lead you through a foot massage, and I'm going to invite you to start being really mindful of your breath. And for those of you who have read the book by James Nestor, a lot of us have read it and talked about it. The ideal number of breaths that you take every minute is 6. And just for people to know, Burmette is here with me. She's off camera. So if you hear any rustling, you can be like, that doesn't sound like a pet. No, that's lovely Burmette. So taking your foot, if you can take your foot like this, or if you, like I'm sitting on a block, so make it however you're comfortable so that you have access to the sole of your foot. And I want you to run your finger down the middle of the foot. So you've got the ball right underneath the big toe. There's like that big mound. Okay, so you're going to run your thumb kind of between where the big toe and the second toe is, and you're going to run it down the foot. Okay, that's one of the lines that stimulates the vagus nerve. All right, and so we're going to do that for a few breaths on the right side. Let me go back to Insight Timer so I can see anything that y'all are sharing. All right. Thank you, Helen. Yep, circle is yoga, and you did see the yellow. Oh, good. I'm glad. Oh, no way. In Portugal, the Algarve. Oh, blossom. So cool. I love it. I love it. So keep rubbing the foot. Yes, circle is yoga and life talk with Laura. Thank you, Helen. So I'm going back to that. So this is from Moksha Mantra, and again, I'll send you this this link because I'm going to start talking to you about all the reasons that the vagus nerve is so incredible. So another few seconds on this line. For those of you who just joined in, we're running our thumb down. So you've got the mound, the big mound of the at the ball of the foot that's right underneath the big toe. So you're running it between that and the second toe and running it down. Okay, just about the middle of the arch. Okay, another breath. Okay, and then with that same right foot, we're going to start running our thumb down in it, like following the line of the arch. I don't know how to show you more clearly my foot. So you got the arch of the foot, right? So you're running your thumb kind of like a semi-circle, okay, along the arch of the foot.
I can take cell phone and do it.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Permet says she'll carry the cell phone over, but that's all right. So I think that you have a sense of what I'm doing. You're just running it along the arch of the foot, all right? Down. And if you're like me, your right hand might be getting a little bit tired, so you can now go up. You're just running it along the arch of the foot in a half of a circle. So here are the reasons that the vagus nerve is amazing, okay? It's the biggest nerve in our body that connects our brains to all these different parts of our autonomic system. And our autonomic system is all the stuff that just happens without us thinking about it. So it helps us breathe. The vagus nerve helps us breathe, okay? The neurotransmitter acetylcholine is released by the vagus nerve. It helps in communication between the brain and the diaphragm. It prevents inflammation. All right, another breath on this side of the foot. Okay, a lot of us experience an overabundance of inflammation. Go ahead and switch feet. Because of stress, right? So now we're using our left foot, and again, it's first between the ball mound of the foot, which is right underneath the big toe. So you're just running the thumb down. This is stimulating the vagus nerve if y'all are arriving a little bit late. So again, that same neurotransmitter, acetylcholine, it inhibits tumor necrosis factor, TNF, and interleukins, which are key players in most inflammation. Okay? Big words. The nutshell is it prevents inflammation. It helps in mood upliftment. Okay? There's been studies that have shown that electrical stimulation of the vagus nerve increases the level of, oh my gosh, all these words, y'all, norepinephrine, which communicates between nerve cells and parts of the brain. All right? It maintains digestive health. So if you're done with this, you can switch to doing the arch of the foot. Okay, going up, going down. We're doing that semicircle on the arch of the foot. So you're following along with the arch of the foot, doing a semicircle. Okay, it maintains digestive health, which helps with food intake, digestion, having the sense of being full, and maintaining gastrointestinal barriers. And, oh my gosh, all this incredible stuff. Immune modulatory functions in the gut. This article is amazing. I will send it to you. It also boosts testosterone production. And testosterone is really good for us because it has to do with boosting our sense of confidence, our sense of wellness. And it also says that when we have low levels of testosterone, we can be moody, we can gain weight, we can lose muscle mass, and we can have diminished libido. Okay? So testosterone is good, whether you're female or male. It's good stuff. It regulates the strength of memories. It initiates our body's relaxation response. It controls heart rate and blood pressure. It regulates the growth hormone secretion. Okay? And then let's release our feet and leave our left foot on there and just give your foot a tap. It controls hormonal regulation of appetite. It promotes general kidney and bladder function. The list goes on and on. I'm literally just halfway through the list. Okay? It helps regulate our emotions. It stimulates vasoactive intestinal peptide, which is good because it lowers blood pressure, relaxes the muscles of the stomach and the gallbladder. It conveys messages between your gut and your brain. Okay, so this is really interesting. They say that when you have that kind of gut feeling, that's your vagal nerve. That's your vagus nerve that's responding. All right, switch feet. It controls blood sugar concentrations. Patting that foot, giving that foot a nice smack. Karma's like, are you calling me? Vagus nerve stimulation can prevent and treat chronic cluster headaches. Hi, Karma. It's effective in the treatment of resistant epilepsy. It helps with estrogen and insulin. What a list, right? What a list. What a list. It's amazing. Karma's super deaf. I don't know if you can see Karma. She might be off camera. So I clap in order to get her to come. So me smacking my foot, Karma was like, oh, she must be calling me. So standing here in your Tadasana, we've done our foot massage along the lines that stimulate the vagus nerve. Lift the toes, settle the toes down. Hands fold, face forward. So one of the other things, we've got our Om. We're Oming in the background. Karma, do you want to go out? Karma, do you want to go out? So we've got our Om in the background. So we're going to now start connecting to our breath. They say that the optimal number of times to breathe in a minute is 6. On average, we breathe 15 to 17. That's the average human being, 15 to 17. So palms shine forward, breathing here, plugging the soles of the feet into the earth. We're just going to do some Surya Namaskar breath. So we're going to inhale those arms up overhead, inhaling to a count of 4. And then exhale and dive down. And we're going to exhale to a count of 6. Soften those knees, roll it up. Inhale to a count of 4. And exhale to a count of 6. Inhale, roll it up. I'm going to do 3 more rounds. Count of 4. And exhale to a count of 6. This is one of the best ways to stimulate vagal tone. It's just having a really slow meditative breath where the exhale is longer than the inhale. Roll it up to a count of 4. Exhale to a count of 6. exhale, come on down, last time. Inhale, arch up halfway. And exhale, come on down. So this same article, step it back, nice long line. Right foot goes back. Hands frame the foot. Has a whole bunch of different ideas about how to stimulate vagal tone. Ground the hands. Walk your feet out. Settling one heel down and then the other. Head hangs heavy. So throughout this class, I invite you to really connect to the breath. And thinking in general about inhaling to a count of 4 and exhaling to a count of 6. Inhaling to a count of 4. Exhaling to a count of 6. And glide forward into your plank pose. Hands are under shoulders. Breathing here in your plank pose. Again, inhale to a count of 4. Exhale to a count of 6. Come on down, Ashtanga Pranam. Ground the hips. Come on up. Yeah, Karma is sweet. She's tip-tapping around. She's pretty much blind and mostly deaf. But she's still just happy. She's eating. She's a happy pup. Come on down. Inhale, lift. So here's another fun way to stimulate vagal tone. And this article references it. They've done studies on people who have strong vagal tone. And they found that those who work with kids and horses have strong vagal tone. You know why? They do this. Isn't that funny? I can tell you why. You might be like, Laura, really? Yeah, really. I promise you. All right. So we've already talked about the breathing. They talk about meditation. Oh, we got more. We did the massage. Keep coming up and down. Laughter is awesome. Laughter is often. Okay, so here we go. Number 12. Fiddle with your upper lip. Okay, another cool but goofy method that helps in stimulating the vagus nerve is producing blub blub sounds with the lips. Okay? It stimulates PNS fibers innervating the lips. I have no idea what PNS fibers are, y'all. Okay? It triggers positive emotions associated with feeding and nursing. And it stimulates salivation, which is mainly controlled by the vagus nerve. There you go. It's going to make us drool. All right. Be silly with it. Make yourself laugh, too. Burnett's making me laugh. She can't do it. She's breathing out of her mouth. So laughter stimulates the vagus nerve as well, y'all. Singing stimulates the vagus nerve. Come on back into your Anahatasana. Pressing those hands into the mat. I love it if people are entering right now and they're like, what are they doing? Plug the hands in, curl the toes, lift the hips. We're stimulating our vagus nerve. Head hangs heavy. Walk your dog out. Walk your dog out. Tailbone rises up. So over the course of your day, right? Over the course of your day. So easy. So easy. Make yourself laugh. Make your kids laugh. Head hangs heavy. Step that right foot forward. We haven't done any of our typical... Oh, I'm about to lose mine. I'm going back. Okay. Susan says she started to salivate. There you go. You've got good vagal tone already, Susan. Drop that knee down. So I've got my right knee right over my right foot. Shoulders are down the back. So laughter stimulates the vagal nerve. Chanting. We're gonna start oming in a moment or two after I'm done chatting with you for a minute or two. Okay? Making that noise stimulates the vagal nerve. Bring the hips back, toes rise up. Breathing over that leg. Here's another one, y'all, those of you who are Wim Hofers, like I am, H-O-F, Wim Hof. He's here on Insight Timer. He does the breath retention. Inhale the hips forward. And exhale the hips back again. So, cold immersion stimulates the vagal nerve. Stimulates the vagal nerve. I heard from this article, actually this article said, yeah, whole body cold immersion is really good. Inhale it forward. Curl the back toes under, step it back, down dog. I read in another article that just putting your face in cold water. But I do the showering. For those of you who have heard about my journey, go ahead and step that left foot forward. Knees right over the ankle. Hands frame the foot. I end every shower with probably about 2 minutes of cold water. And honestly, it gets easier and easier. Drop that knee. Low runner's lunge. So if you're like, oh my gosh, Laura, 2 minutes. Wim Hof has a course on this, on Insight Timer. And he says just start your first one 5 seconds. 5 seconds. And then build up. 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Day by day, build it up. And I think he says 2 minutes is kind of the goal. And I'm about 2 minutes. I honestly don't time it. We're exhaling back, toes rise up. So cold stimulation stimulates the vagus nerve. Yoga stimulates the vagus nerve, especially Kriya. Okay? We did some Kriya yesterday. Exhale it back. Kriya, for those of you who aren't so familiar with that term, is more of like the Kundalini kind of yoga. Inhale it forward. One more time, exhale it back. It's those repetitive movements that are really stimulating. They can be fatiguing, like pretty intense. Inhale it forward, and they really get your energy going. Okay, bring that back knee up, ground the hands, step it back, down dog. Walk your dog out. So massage, such as the foot massage we did, stimulates the vagus nerve. And they've got a whole bunch of other ones on there. I'll send you the list. But I think we've done the big ones. Breathing here. Another breath. And let's start adding in our ohms, because Om, the sound Om, bring that right leg back and up, stretch it up, reach it up, and step it forward. Coming into our Virabhadrasana 1. And lift up. There we go. You can close that door behind you for a minute if you hit it. The drawer on the... So breathe in here. In your warrior 1. Another breath. And step off onto your right foot, coming into Karate Kid. So a little bit of a bend in that knee. And let's start oming, okay? So, oh, and they did mudras. The mudras, the 3 mudras that they say are very stimulating to the vagus nerve. We'll take one of them right now. Gyan mudra, that's when we make the OK symbol. Gyan mudra. It's a nice count of inhale, count of 4. And then let's exhale out with an Om. Step it back. Woo, almost fell off the mat. Warrior 1, still in Gyan mudra. Arms are up. Bring that knee bent. Beautiful open heart. Let's inhale to a count of 4. Straighten that front leg. Feet parallel, long edges of the mat. Square the hips forward. Soften that knee. And come on down. So inhaling to a count of 4. And then Om out. Inhale again to a count of 4. Left hand comes down. Bring the right arm up into twisting triangle and exhale out. Float that hand down. Stepping onto that right foot. Hands reach forward. Step off into standing split. Breathing here. Roll the foot on the ankle. Nice big inhale. Bend that leg. Step it back. Plug the hands into the mat and come on back into your down dog. Walking your dog out. Tailbone lifts, head hangs heavy. Widen the knees, touch the toes. Let's do our horse sound again. Nice big inhale. Count of 4. Exhale, Om out. Count of 6. Inhale, count of 4. Exhale, count of 6. Plug those hands in. Curl the toes under. Step it back. There we go. Laura's talking about how Tony Robbins has a plunge pool of very cold water he jumps into each morning. And he had Wim Hof on his virtual UPW. I don't know what UPW is. Cool. All right. So awesome. Breathing here. Yeah, Wim Hof has done, he's been to, I want to say, University of Michigan for some studies to, talk about why this works for our health. Float that left leg back and up. Stretch it up. Reach it up. Rolling the left foot on the ankle. And step it forward. Going into your Vira 1. Take your time. Set your feet. Lift it up. Virabhadrasana 1. Take your Gyan mudra if you'd like. There are 3 mudra they recommend. Gyan, Prana, and... that's not true, I'm sorry. Gyan, Anjali, and Padma. So we're doing Gyan right now, which is the OK sign. Breathing here. So breath 4 to a count of 4. And then straighten those legs. Long edges of the feet parallel to long edges of the mat. Square the right hip forward, left hip back. Soften that front knee. And come on down. Coming into your pyramid pose. Inhale to the count of 4. Exhale, Om it out. Right hand stays down. Inhale to the count of 4. Left hand reaches up. And then exhale. And release. Sit down. Step off onto that left foot. We're going into our standing split. So inhale, count of 4. Unleash the power within. Oh, there we go. Cool. So breathing here, inhaling, count of 4. Step it back. Hands either side of the foot. Step that left foot back. Down dog. Ooh, so good, right? Bring the knees down wide, touch the toes, come back into your child's pose. Really flutter those lips. Oh, I'm spitting on my mat. Ooh, love it. Plug the hands into the mat. Remember, stimulating vagal tone, laughter. Singing stimulates vagal tone. Breathing here in your down dog. Float that right leg up. Step it forward. How are we doing on time? We're good. We can go through one more. Inhale, float it up. And step off onto that right foot, coming into Rickshasana. So Rickshasana, any place on your leg that you want except the side of the knee. Do your best to get your leg really grounded, right leg really grounded. And then the left knee goes out to the side, hands at the heart space. Inhale those arms up overhead. Let's inhale. And exhale, Om. Excellent. Touch that right left foot down. Step onto the right foot, grounding down that right leg. And then bring the right hand down into balancing half moon. So with balancing half moon, if you have a block, you can put your hand on your block. Okay? There's your block. Just threw a block at her. If you can come all the way down, bring your fingers tented. They're about 12 inches off to the side and 6 inches in front. And then the top arm reaches up. If you can, turn and look up. Breathing, pouring energy down that leg, out the heel. Another breath. Bend that knee, step it back. Ay, ay, ay. Walk it out. Ooh, right? So good. Walk it out, walk it out, walk it out, walk it out. Breathing here. Tailbone rises, head hangs heavy. Float that left leg back and up. And step it forward. So using what speaks to you. Do you like that? Do you like the inhaling? What am I doing again? Oh yeah, I'm coming up into Warrior One. Coming up into Warrior One. Do you like the inhaling and the oming out? Listen to yourself. Do you want to laugh? Do you want to just laugh? Do you want to sing? What do you feel like doing? And then we're stepping off onto our left foot. And we're coming into our Rickshasana on this side. So remember, a little bit of a bend to that knee. You don't want to hyperextend the knee. The right leg goes out to the side as if you're being Sandwich between two planes of glass. Hands at the heart space. This is one of the poses that's good for vagal tone. Anjali Mudra. Pressing the hands in. And then we can flower our hands open in Padma Mudra. Okay? So the thumb and the pinky fingers touch. The other fingers flower open. This is lotus. And if you'd like, you can bring your lotus overhead. Breathing here. Inhaling to a count of 4. Exhale. And then release. And when did we take standing split? I know we did it. We did it, didn't we? I'm confused now. So let's bring our hands down on either side of the foot, because I think I skipped standing split someplace else. So lifting that leg up. Lifting the leg up. And then float it down. And now we're going to come into our Chandrasana. So about 12 inches in front of our foot and about 6 inches off to the side. That's where we put our hand down, our left hand down. We skipped Karate Kid on one side. We did skip Karate Kid. Thank you so much. I'll tell you, Mags. Alrighty, we skipped Karate Kid on this side. So we'll do it. So breathing here in our Ardha Chandrasana. Another breath. And then float that foot down. And inhale, lift up. And we'll do Karate Kid right now. Left hand, this is Bakasana. So left leg bends down. And the right foot comes up. Karate Kid. Take our Gyan Mudra if we'd like. Or you can take Anjali Mudra or Padma Mudra, whichever one speaks to you. All of them are stimulating for the vagus nerve. Another breath. And step it back. Is there anything else I missed? Hands either side of the foot. Laughing at yourself, right? Laugh at yourself. Know that you're stimulating your vagal nerve. It's good. And from here, let's step that right leg forward, coming into our Ekapada Rajakaposthasana. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Christine says, my husband's trying to have a client call. I'm sure that he hears me. I love it. All right, so here we are in our pigeon. So if you have a tweaky knee, I'll show you how to do it on your back. Otherwise, beautiful open heart. And we fold down, coming down into our pigeon pose. Forehead comes down onto maybe a block, or maybe the backs of the hands, or maybe the mat. You're really breathing into that right hip. For those of you who have tweaky knees, you're going to come onto your back, and you're going to put your right ankle onto your left knee. Okay? This is just as good. And if you want to get to the wall, it can be really sweet to have your left foot on the wall, because then there's not a lot of effort. You can really release down into it. Otherwise, your right hand is on your knee, or you reach through and grip either the shins or the back of the leg. You do what suits you here in this pose. Okay? For those of us in classic, keep breathing into that hip. Breathing into that hip. Oh, yeah. Another breath. And then let's walk the hands up. Puff the heart. Beautiful open heart. And then set those hips down on the right. Bring the soles of the feet together. Cobbler pose. see, there you go. Susan says she did a few cold showers in California. That's awesome. Breathing here. And then if you're comfortable getting into pigeon by just bending the left leg and going into pigeon, good for you. That's awesome. I always like to come into down dog. That's the way I feel like I get the best alignment. So do what speaks to you, but we're going into pigeon on the left. And come on down. I'm going to look at your comments while we're here in pigeon. All right, thanks, Cindy. My wonderful stepmother. For a long time, I called her WSM for Wicked Stepmother. We've upgraded her. We've promoted her to Wonderful Stepmother. That's awesome. Carolyn was practicing outside. Her neighbors might think she got a horse. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, that's good, Lynn. Massaging your foot in pigeon on the back. I love it. Oh yeah, pigeon at the wall, Kathy. It is so good, isn't it? So good. So good. Breathing here into that left hip wherever you are. Whatever your expression of pigeon is. King pigeon. King pigeon. Roi de pigeon. Another breath here. Maybe taking a nice big inhale to the count of 4. And then and walk those hands up. Fluff your heart. And settle the hips down. And again, come into your Baddha Konasana. Cobbler pose. Gracious pose. Letting those knees fall open. I love that idea, Lynn. Being in pigeon on your back and massaging your feet. So let's massage our feet here in Cobbler. Remembering, for those of you who might have joined late, we massaged our feet at the very beginning. And the vagus nerve line, it's like an arch, like a semicircle arch that follows along the arch of your foot. Okay? So like you go from close in the inner line of your foot up towards the midline of your foot and then out towards the ball. So that's the way the circle goes. Okay? And you can do it going up or down, stimulating the vagus nerve. And then you can calm down. Awesome. Let's do Supta Pada Uttanasana again. We did a short version yesterday. We probably only have time. Yeah, we only have time for we don't even really have time for let's do it anyways. Come on, just for a minute. You're like, Laura, make up your mind. So coming onto your back, taking a strap. There you go. Breathing that right leg up overhead, straight, shoulders down the back. Chin in towards the chest, breathing into the back of that leg. Rolling the foot on the ankle and the other way. So this will be abbreviated just like we did yesterday. Breathing, lengthening these hamstrings. Lengthening the hamstrings. So same deal as you're laying here on your back, since the focus here has been vagal toning. You can just connect to the breath. Inhale of 4, exhale of 6. Or you can inhale of 4 and open out to 6. Or you can laugh, or you can sing. Another breath, and extend that leg long. Just that simple pose. Can you believe how much longer your right leg is than your left? It's crazy. This yoga, it's amazing stuff, isn't it? It's amazing. I love it. Thank goodness, as much as I do of it. Another breath here, just in, pausing, breathing. And now straighten out your spine if you've gotten wonky. And let's bring our left leg up overhead. Supta Pada Uttanasana on this side. Maybe roll the foot on the ankle if that feels good. And again, whatever speaks to you. This is, we've given you a sampler in this vagal toning class. Massaging the feet. Slowing down our breath, 6 breaths per minute. 4-second inhale, 6-second exhale. Oming, singing. One of the things they say in this article that I'll send y'all is gargling. Gargling stimulates the vagus nerve. Isn't that interesting? Gargling. Oming stimulates the vagus nerve. Meditating stimulates the vagus nerve. Another breath. And then extend that leg long. And if there's one last pose that would be yummy, go ahead and do it now. We're back to our regular flow of doing Shavasana and then coming together, talking for a minute, and then we'll meditate. So allow yourself, as you feel complete, to just melt down into your Shavasana, whatever that might look like. Letting go of everything. Letting the whole body be soft. The whole body releases. So today's poem is called Remember This. Vast and changeless, the ground of being is not rocked by ripples on the pond. The firmament from which we spring, the divinity at the heart of things, doesn't wax or wane with mind states or wither in the wind. We come from stronger stuff than feelings. Essence does not fail or fade, diminish or trade reality for illusion. We are wordless, wide, and wise beyond time. Within us is a flame of truth that never dies. Let that be the focal point of life. Let that be the light that guides us from the shadows. Within us is a flame of truth that never dies. So as you're ready, bringing movement into the body, wiggling fingers and toes. Rolling the hands on the wrists, rolling the feet on the ankles, and rolling over onto the right side. And for whatever reason, laying on the right side stimulates vagal tone better than the left for some reason. So roll over, lay on that right side. Send love to your vagus nerve. And then carefully press yourself up into an easy seat. And let's take a nice big inhale, 4 seconds.